We do finally have a pantheon though, that's awesome. All right, we got culture from quarries. That's like how rough things are, man. There's really none of these left. There's a lot of stuff to do with holy sites, but we don't have that many of those. Looking at my appeal map though, I do have some pretty nice looking tiles, they say. And this cult pantheon for 1 science for tiles with breathtaking appeal, that could be pretty crazy, man. Oh, look at this. Changsha, a whole bunch of science going on. Now we're getting big science here in Taiwan, beautiful. And a whole bunch of science throughout the empire, I really like that. Now that definitely encourages not putting lumber mills here and messing stuff up, but we'll have to do some amount of that. It'll be a balancing act. I think that gives me huge science though, which I don't think is updated, so keep in mind 7.5 right now, that should go up. And look at this now, 26.7, man, what a great decision. I was really on the fence about what to do there. Couldn't be happier with the results. Games and recreation unlocked with the entertainment complex. This will give me adjacency bonus on those theater squares and the Coliseum, which I can build next one with an arena. I think that could be a job for Beijing. They've just got 1 turn out on the granary. We're trying to hunt down these barbarians. Where are they living? I'm coming for them, I'll tell you that much. Audience chamber completed in Xi'an. Absolute crazy amount of housing here. 11 for the 2 pop. That's a bit out of whack. Over here in Taiwan, same situation, 13 housing, but the amenities finally at 0, which was a big issue before. They've completed their watermelon. I've definitely got a scheme on for this city to get an entertainment complex and Coliseum. The Coliseum works within 6 tiles, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from Beijing. So if we throw the entertainment complex down on this hill right here, we'll build it out as fast as we can. To even speed up this process, let's swap out Pengala. Okay, you can move into Xi'an. And then we'll take Magnus, reassign to Taiwan. And we'll get some builders going on here to try to speed up this production because we need the entertainment complex, the arena, and then we can start working on the wonder. Oh wow, we have a whole new governor to use. You know what? Let's go with Reina because of her ability to get more tiles in the city. Xi'an is definitely a city that wants more tiles. And honestly, Pengala there's kind of a waste. Let's move them over to Shenyang instead. Or matter of fact, Beijing. Look, they've got 5 of each of these, science and culture. Plus they've got more people living here, which is going to give me more for the culture boost that Pengala has been upgraded with. Rumors of war going on here. Brazil and Coupe going at it. I'd like to see what's going on this massive river here. No doubt it's interesting. Coming to my own lands though, Xi'an still needs the archer here to stay loyalty positive, but let's get on close to the encampment, which happens to be totally empty. Let's get rid of this scout. Will we finally get rid of the barbs? Beijing completed its granary, and I've got a nice little spot for an industrial zone here, which it looks like I'll unlock in 5 to 10 turns. In the meantime, though, theater square would be nice. This tile looks like it's prime position for it. We'll buy that out, place it down. I see a lot of farm potential over here, just east of those. Classical era ends in 8 turns, and I'm so glad to say that this barb camp is gone. Man, that was an absolute grind to get rid of that guy. To prevent more issues like that, I'm going to spread out my troops, try to search as much of the land as possible so that no new barb camps come. There's the deal I was holding out silk for. Coupe coming up with the 10 gold per turn. I'll take that every time. And I just sold tons of borders. That's silk. And we got ourselves a builder. They'll be able to get up for the woods just in time here in Taiwan, work on the entertainment complex, arena, Coliseum combo. See a lot of interesting lands here to the west, and there's even potential for maybe 1 more settle just with the current loyalty situation. But that would be pretty tough, and I definitely have to wait till the next era to see what shapes out. If I'm in a golden age, that could mean something. If everyone else is in a dark age, hey, it might be a lot more possible, right? Taiwan entertainment complex complete. Let's get the arena down. Chop out a forest. Will that do it in 1 turn? Not quite. Okay, we're going to need a couple turns. Then we get to work on the Coliseum ASAP. I've even got this extra builder coming on up. We'll sit you down on this tile here. That looks like a good one to chop out. Actually, stop. You get back here. Chop out the woods that we're going to put the industrial zone down in just a couple turns. New government, and we'll put in Corvée. This will give us some more production towards our wonder building. Watermill complete in Xi'an. Now look at these tiles. The city's still growing somewhat slowly though. Only at 3 pops, so we can't actually build another district here, which is too bad. 6 turns though we can do that, and so let's just build a builder for 6 turns. Monument completed here in Changsha, and I'd like to get a campus now because this is one of the few cities that has great mountain ranges. And the options seem to be get rid of my rice to the south, or get rid of my wheat to the north, or get rid of a 5 yield tile. Okay, 5 yield tiles off the board, that's not happening. Looking to the north though, I see a nice farm triangle opportunity. To the south, not so much. These seem to be hills. So let's go ahead, file this tile. We'll get started here on a campus. And yet another governor title. Okay, why don't we promote you, Pangala? Let's get a science out of you for every citizen in your city. That should be Beijing. 6 more science per turn. Yeah, we're actually on par with some of these people. I mean, not Brazil. This guy's almost at a hundo, but Japan we're doing pretty close to. Coupe and Mongolia aren't too far ahead of us. Second shop coming out here in Taiwan. All right, we need to build a Coliseum. Nope, we don't want that. Let's buy out the tile. And now we get the Coliseum. Fantastic. Place you down right here. Only 14 turns, it says. That's fantastic. This city just got crazy amounts of production. And I even want to buy this tile here. It costs 80 bucks. We'll get that next turn because the builder's got one more chop in them. Apprenticeship complete. This means industrial zones and better mine improvements, which I don't have. Where's our friendly builder? There he is, right where we want to build that industrial zone. Sweet, so we cleared that out. Let's place the industrial zone down. We don't necessarily need to build it out this turn, but it's there. It's only giving us 2 productions. Let's continue on with the amphitheater. Get that built out here. Get our culture going. Great people points flowing, right? Medieval era achieved. I'm just in the regular age, but let's check out everybody else. Okay, finally some dark ages here. Pedro and Japan, dark ages and normal ages all around otherwise. So finally, loyalty is going to be doing a lot better. Look at this, 13 plus per turn. If we want to settle anywhere here, we should be just fine. Then over to the west, it looks like this little lake we could settle again. However, I did see Japan sending settlers themselves there. However, if they're in a dark age, they might not be able to hold it with the loyalty. I don't know what city I get a settler out of though. Shenyang getting an amphitheater, Beijing amphitheater, Coliseum coming out of Taiwan. Maybe this is the city that's got to build a settler too. Anyways, we got to make a dedication. Looking through things here, it's not looking too hot in either of these departments. Instead, I think I'll just go for monumentality and get an air score every time I construct a district. Don't care about the religion stuff. As for grievances, I guess I'd like Genghis to go to war with people. That would be good. Looks like people are going to try and get Japan to go to war with people. And Shinto, which sounds like a Japanese religion. Let's check that out. No, they got Buddhism. Where is Shinto? Not here. Oh, just as I feared. Nagano. Settled down here on the lake. On the bright side, our Coliseum is just about finished up. Let's cut down this tree. 8 more turns. I didn't think it would only take away 3 turns. That's actually a bit disappointing. But let's just pray no one else get this in the next 8 turns. I'll try and buy out some more builders, but I have to buy out tiles too, so it's gonna be expensive. That said, hey, I am Yongle. Let's use this. Let's get some gold. We should get 8 gold per turn out of here. Over here, let's slot in the gold. Slot in the gold. And the builder being 2 turns away is a little bit silly to go for gold there, but this will take our gold from 42 per turn to 73. Okay, that's quite a bit. Then we can maybe buy out a builder soon. 310 gold. We'll just keep it up for 2 more turns. I'm definitely a tad paranoid about it getting stolen. Just a tad. Builder complete in Xi'an. Okay, we can get more gold. Or we can actually put down a theater square in a good city here. Yeah, this hill looks like a great spot. +3. I think I'll get some arrow score out of that too. Major flood on the Salween River. It's giving us a whole bunch of yields, but it messes up your tiles here. Like the truffles is messed up. We're going to lose gold production because of that. I'm realizing now my whole buy the builder, buy the tile situation, it's not going to make any difference with this Coliseum. So let's get these guys back to their amphitheaters and Changsha back to its campus. I'm glad I got this builder out over here though. We're going to get a industrial zone sitting down right here. That's only at +1 right now, and I believe that's because of the strategic resource horse. However, I might want to set it down 1 tile over and then plan for a dam sitting right here. This way we get a better adjacency bonus and these few tiles we have left. There's going to be less tiles to take advantage of, but they won't constantly be getting flooded and need repairing. That's certainly down the road though, because I feel like you want to get a lot of floods early to get the yields up, and then you get the dam in there late game when you want it to be a little bit more stable and the yields are already crazy. So one of our first mines going down here in Xi'an. We've really been more about the lumber mills, like up over here. Beautiful spots early game. But now that we've got industrialization stuff going on, you get double the bonus out of your mines. Like, that's pretty awesome. A 4 production, 1 food mine tile. Feudalism discovered. We're into the medieval era now. Farms get 1 food from the farm triangle, which we like. Builders, 2 more actions, which is absolutely amazing. We have been doing a lot of builder buying, so when your money goes that much further, it's awesome. And because you buy less builders, the price goes up by less too, so it's got an exponential impact. And we got the Coliseum, thank goodness they didn't steal it from us. Look at those sweet buildings. Now all we need is some tigers. Show me the tigers. Alright, no tigers, but looks pretty sweet anyways. Genghis a little bit upset and jealous. preserve unlocked from mysticism here. I'm going to switch up my policies, get rid of Corvée because we're done building that wonder. Let's plug in serfdom to get cheaper builders. What I really want to do, though, is construct myself a preserve. This is going to give me 3 housing, culture bomb these neutral tiles. And once I upgrade with the grove, it's going to give even more sweet bonuses, which is just going to be awesome. University unlocked, and that University of Sankor. We definitely want to get those guys, but we're not in any position to take advantage of that this second. I say next week go on for banking. Maybe we can get this great Zimbabwe. Let's try and get this sweet university first, though, guys. Okay, campus needs to go down somewhere good. Actually, I'm realizing that this wonder needs to be built in the desert, which is not too great for me. So let's swap back to industrial zones here. New governor title unlocked. Let's go with grants with Pingala. If we take a look at the city of Beijing, we've got the theater square giving us 1 of each of these different types of points, plus the amphitheater giving us more great writer. So this is going to give us 4 more points per turn. And another beautiful theater square going down over here in JayJen, I believe. Well done. What's this? A 3 adjacency bonus. Unbelievable. We'll go for the amphitheater there as well. Let's see how this preserve works out for us. Look at that. Couple tiles now under our control. It's too bad this tile is only charming, not breathtaking, because of these dang Japanese building a farm over here. Now that's okay, though, because I can get myself a grove and improve all of those adjacent tiles. It's going to be just unreal. Shenyang's just finished its amphitheater as well, and let's check out how we're doing in this great people race. So great writers, we're actually top of the pack. Great artists, we're near the top as well, and same with musicians. We're doing super well in this regard. I'd like to improve our standing in the great scientists. Some unmet players about doubled up our great science points. Oh wait, hold on. That was Mary, that was not me. I have no great science points, so I do really need to get to work on the science. Let's get ourselves a campus right here, and I want to make a bit of a plan for Beijing as well. Let's put a tack down for a commercial hub. Check out this wonder here, the great Zimbabwe. We actually have a great city for this. You get a new trade route, 2+ gold for every bonus resource within 3 tiles of the cities. Look, we have stone, 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 rice. It says, and in your city's territory. So I guess that would mean also the sheep counts. So if my math's right, that's 10+ gold on any trade route we send out of Beijing. To get this done, though, we need to get a good-looking commercial hub looking right here, and then we'll put the Great Zimbabwe. Tack, put it down, and that's a great spot for that. Must be adjacent to cattle. Is this... Oh, this is sheep, not cattle. No, my whole plan has been ruined. Campus actually just completed, too, so that's going to mean a few great people points slowly trickling in here. But just look at the yields. The city's getting just absolutely disgusting. I really want to make sure I get that 6 yield one, but we got to wait 2 turns, and then we'll save a little bit of money and actually purchase this faraway tile. 1 turn, that should give it to us. Thank you, and I'm going to actually purchase you out. 6 yields plus the science. I hope the city grows nice and big. Wow, are you serious? That first trade route only just finished now. Anyways, like I was saying, a lot of this is just about logistics. Let's send you here to Shenyang, and we'll get a road over this river. Beijing did finish this industrial zone. We'll get to work on the workshop, and that's going to come in pretty handy soon because we just scroll down a little bit. We're not too far away from factories. Genghis trying to throw money at me to get some horses. Dude, if you weren't a warmonger, I would definitely think about it. Oh, we've met Norway. Nice to meet you. So my understanding is there's 2 continents here on this Mars map. And wherever Norway is, they must be from the other side. Either way, finally going to start working on this campus in Taiwan. Just look at that. That's the value of putting these campuses down early. Only 3 turns to build this because I put the actual building down like 30 turns ago. Getting a mine down here too. Look at that 7 yield tile. Can't be stopped. And our grove is completed here. Absolutely fantastic. We're getting tons of housing out of this tile. And just look at these surrounding tiles too. So buffed, so boosted. Medieval Fair is unlocked. I'm so happy to see this because we're going to get 100% theater square adjacency bonuses. I've been struggling to find things to put into my economic policy slots. Definitely going to choose culture over science at this point in the game. I just want to have them like close to evenish. But we've got our library completed here. Now getting 2 great scientist points per turn and Changsha, and we'll get to work on the university. Then we got Taiwan and Shenzhen also working on the same stuff. And some of my cities about to hit that 10 pop threshold, man. Taiwan here at 9. Once it hits that threshold, holy crap, we're going to get so much science, so much culture. Same here in Beijing. It's so super close. Yet another governor title unlocked. I'm going to go with Liang with the guild master. Literally the only reason I'm doing this is so that when I buy out builders in the future, I get an extra builder charge. Plus with our government plaza here in JayJen, the audience chamber, I'm going to get more amenities housing for those cities with governors. So I want to get a lot of governors, not necessarily really, really good individual governors. Wow, Xi'an, very strong, very strong. It's completed its amphitheater. We got a couple turns before it can really build some next building, like let's say a industrial zone. So this seems like a good candidate to pump out a settler. They can go north, they can go south. Both are good options. Taiwan hits 10. Hits 10. Okay, I don't think these values have updated. Let's click on Taiwan here. Look, 33 now. 15 from the population. That's with not even having my buddy Pangala in the city. That's just crazy. Look at these yields though. Like this city looks like it's made on hacks. We'll keep working down the line though. It's got lots of buildings to make. Library will be next. Banking discovered. Very important stuff. We got the bank. Sadly, no Great Zimbabwe. For me, no cattle. Civil service, we got alliances. We should try and figure some of those out. Economic, science, cultural. Luckily, we do actually have some good friends, and it looks like Norway wants to be my friend as well. I'm sure I want to buy a couple things. I appreciate that. My best buddies, though, the Brazilians and Japanese, who tried to wipe me out at the start of the game. Let's see if we can get an alliance going on here for, let's say, research. Or should we go, let's say, cultural, because in this case, we'll be able to get some better settles off near their cities. They'll give me some gold out of this too. Right on. And let's go check out what the loyalty situation says now. Oh, never mind. There's no space to settle here. Totally fine though. Totally fine. Campus complete in Shenyang. Now, I've got a lot of money here. I'm saving it up kind of for a settler. But at the same time, like, builders are also very attractive. And I don't have that much gold per turn. But there's a lot of places I want to settle. Like, down here would be nice between me and the Mongols. That's a good city. I mean, the actual tiles suck, but at least I'll have a harbor. I'll be able to get some boats on the water. And then I guess there's maybe 1 or 2 settle opportunities to the south, 1 more to the north, so maybe 4 more cities to build here. Beijing's completed its workshop, and I'm getting kind of addicted to these preserves, dude. Let's buy this tile. I would put the preserve on the truffles, but I actually want to put a builder on the truffles to use that. Let's put the preserve down here. Only 2 housing, but these nearby tiles here in the forest, I think I'll designate these to be a national park. And once I get this upgraded with the grove, man, these tiles will go crazy. Sailing tech finally gotten. I'm going to get shipbuilding too. All these just take 1 turn, especially when you're getting 100 science per turn. We're back in the game, man, in terms of stats here, like the culture and science. We're actually close to Brazil on the science, and culture's coming up too. A lot of that has to do with Taiwan hitting 10 and giving me 10 science, 10 culture, and 20 gold. Soon Beijing's going to be doing the exact same thing for me, and I made sure that all my cities should have enough food to get there before too long. Like even Xi'an here, which is having some trouble growing before. Still, we could buy out some more of these floodplains tiles, but it's doing super well for itself. Thanks for watching, Panda Gang. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to actually pay for Windows, so make sure to subscribe. Peace.